What's up? It's 9TGT9 up, and today is Monday, so we're doing dreams because that's what we do on Mondays on my channel. So today I have some dream story times from TikTok for you. I feel like these are really good. So let's just get straight into the first clip.
So this story comes from piqueen.com. Let's see what they talk about. And it reads, I don't know if this belongs here, but I've had reoccurring dreams of a town that doesn't exist. I can tell you exactly how to get there, the layout of the town, and even places that I've lived in the town. But when I'm awake, the turnoff from the local interstate that leads to this fictional town just isn't there. It is just a massive forest. The dreams sometimes seem to last for months, days, or just a few hours. For longer dreams, I've had to get a job. I sometimes work in a bar downtown. Dream world or not, I hope you're getting paid. People I meet in the town question me about my whereabouts when I haven't dreamed about it for a while. People have grown older over the years. I got married and had kids. A local ski lodge shut down, but they reopened it recently as a local history museum. Over the last 5 years or so, the dreams are getting farther and farther apart. I'm starting to forget things about the town. Things that used to be clear, I must struggle to remember. I assume one of these dreams soon will be my last visit to that weird little town. This one is creepier on another level. What if that's her life in an alternate universe? And what gets me is that there was a whole job and kids and a spouse. Has this ever happened to you? Let me know down in the comments. Until next time, keep your glitch stories coming.
I really like this one because I feel like they're telling the truth, but also a lot of people, just to like kind of give a theory real quick, a lot of people are saying that we like dream of our past lives. I do believe that. I don't feel like that's the only thing we dream of. I feel like we dream of like a multitude of things, but that's besides the point. I feel like this one could have been one of those like past life, or I thought at first it could have been one of those past life things, but honestly, after like watching the video to the end and them saying like she's been missing and stuff, it definitely could be like she's like in like a parallel universe in her dream. Yeah, this one was really good to me. So let's get to the next clip.
For some reason, this is my 4th time recording this video because every time I record it, it disappears. But y'all gonna hear what the fuck just happened today. And listen, if you think I'm crazy from hearing this, I would think I'm crazy too if I didn't experience it, right? So I'm just gonna go straight into it because it's a long story. It's a backstory into the story that I'm about to tell y'all that happened today. This started last week when I saw a TikTok where she was talking about if you're lucid dreaming, don't ever tell the people in the dream that you're conscious because they will try to hurt you. They will try to kill you, whatever. So in my head, I saved that information. I was like, oh, let's try it tonight. The same night I saw it, I couldn't do it. I guess my consciousness wasn't ready, whatever. 2 days later, her decided to do it on her own, right? So she does it, and we're in the museum, and there's a voice. In my head, I'm like, oh, I'm about to do it. And I have this goofy look on my face. I'm like, I'm about to do it. And I don't know if it was a voice next to me or in my head, she was like, girl, don't do that. Like, stop playing around. Stop messing around. Don't do it. I'm not listening to her. I'm like, guys, I'm in a museum full of people. It looks very futuristic. I'm like, guys, I'm conscious and I know that this is a dream and I know what's going on. What time is it? Whatever I said to them. And the group of them look at me and then they start laughing. And one of them was like, girl, if you know that this is a dream, okay, then go do something fun. Like, go control your dream. Go have fun kind of deal. And I'm like, that's it? I'm like, y'all know they're talking about this on TikTok. Like, they said, and they're like, girl, go have fun in your dream, whatever, trying to get me out of there. So in the dream, I start planning my next day for tomorrow, the things I'm gonna do. Lame as hell. I was so mad. So I wake up, it's about 3 a.m. I don't know, whatever time it was, and I'm like, bro, that was so lame. Like, now my whole day is planned for the next day. I already know what I'm gonna do. I already know what bills I have to pay, whatever. So the next, when I go back to sleep, she wanted to do it again. This time we're on a train, right? We're on a train station. Am I supposed to turn here? We're on a train station, and the same voice, because I said it in my head, I'm like, we're about to do it again. I had the same dumb face. I was like, the same voice was like, girl, stop playing. Like, you need to stop doing this stuff, whatever. So I was like, I'm not listening to you. So I did it again. I said, hey, everyone on the train, I know that this is a dream, and I'm very conscious right now, and I know exactly what's going on. And they looked at me, and then they looked away. And I'm like, bro, that's lame as hell. So I guess I just carry on with the dream, whatever. I don't really remember the rest of the dream because I was so upset at that point. Right. Week passes by. Yesterday, I saw a TikTok about lucid dreaming and the same thing and how everyone's going through the same thing. And I was legit about to come on here and be like, oh, y'all be lying on TikTok. Like, that shit is not dangerous. Y'all some pussies, whatever. Y'all all can't be having the same experience. Wrong. Let me tell y'all what happened. So it's 3 p.m. I'm setting my alarm to go to sleep. because I have work at 5:30. I was gonna have an hour 45 nap, right? So I set my alarm and I lay down, but I can't go to sleep. My conscience is up, but my body is tired because I'm tired, but my mind isn't, right? So I was just like, mind you, my fan does a tick, tick, tick. It does that noise whenever it's spinning around. So I'm like, okay, well, let's try it again. You know, let's just have some fun before we wake up and go to work, whatever. Lucid dream again. Because, you know, at this point, I'm thinking it's not dangerous. It's whatever. Everybody's making the shit up. So I go to, like, my mind shuts off. And when my eyes are closed, I can feel my eyes still moving because I'm not asleep. My consciousness is up, but my body's asleep. So my eyes are moving and I can still see the light in my room. I want to say after 15 minutes of me laying there with my eyes still moving and I'm just laying in my consciousness, whatever the fuck, my eyes go like dark as if it's nighttime in my room. And I swear to God, y'all are gonna think I'm crazy. I swear to God, it was a countdown. 10, 9, 8. I could see the numbers. I'm closing my eyes. I could see the numbers 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, whatever. And then I was like, I don't know, bro, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I do know. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I saw. It was like I was going through dimensions. Like, it felt like my spirit was traveling. On God, it felt like it was traveling. So after that, it goes pitch black again. And when I open my eyes, I'm in a whole different, like, I'm seeing different things. I'm in a whole different view set. Whoever I'm viewing through, they're at the movies with their friends watching a movie. Some cartoon movie was on the screen, they're laughing, whatever. But it was so weird because I could literally feel her emotions. I could feel her laughing. I could feel her having a good time. Like, I could feel everything she was feeling. So, but my body still felt stiff and I could still hear the tick tick of my fucking fan, right? So my consciousness is here. I don't think I was sleeping. So this is what I'm seeing. And at first it felt stiff. So after, I guess she was skipping school to go to the movies with her friends. After that, we're in school and I'm like, okay, you know, let's play around a bit. We are conscious. So I'm like, tell that boy he's cute. He's coming out of the cafeteria. And she was like, hey, you're cute. And he was just like, yeah, maybe we can hang out sometime. You're cute too. But mind you guys, I could feel her emotions. So in her emotions, she felt flustered, confused as to why she even told him he was cute. Like, I could feel her thinking, like, I didn't want to tell him that. Like, I could feel that. And mind you, I could still see through her eyesight. Like, when I blink, I see her. Like, I see what she's seeing. It's not me. So she goes into the cafeteria where he was coming out of. And there was a group of girls, whatever, doing over there. And I was just like, hey, go up to those girls and join them in whatever they're doing. And she stopped. She was like, no, I'm not doing that. And she was like, you need to leave. And bro, I have goosebumps talking about it. She's like, you need to leave. And I'm like, what? No, I'm not leaving. Like, I'm just getting the hang of this. Like, I'm trying to have fun. Like, I'm not leaving. And she's like, you need to leave now. Like, you need to get out of here. Leave. And then her voice cuts out and I feel myself start waking up because I can still hear the tick, tick, ticking. So I'm focusing. And when I close my eyes through her tunnel vision, it goes all black again, like the first time when I was falling into the sleep, whatever. So it goes all black again. And then I wake up. When I wake up, it's me. Like, I'm looking out of my eyes. I see my bedroom for exactly what it is. Everything the same way I was sleeping, the same thing I had on when I was sleeping. Like, I was wrapped up in a towel because I just got out of the shower. Everything is completely the same. And I open my eyes and I cannot move. But mind y'all, this is going on, but the ticking in my fan, that's the only difference. Everything else was a spitting image. And you know, sometimes when you have dreams, like, okay, you know, you could be in your room, you could have the same reality or whatever, but some smaller detail is off. Like, you could tell it's a dream. The ticking in my fan wasn't going off, and that was the only difference. Everything was a spitting image, right? So I'm trying to move, and I'm like, okay, you know, thinking, oh, we're just having sleep paralysis, you know, because we were doing all that stuff. Our body's still asleep. Give me a second. I close my eyes again and I try to wake up. Literally, I'm laying in the same position I went to sleep in. Like, I remember all of this. So I'm like, okay, you know, whatever, sleep paralysis. But like, some time is going by and I'm not waking up. So I'm screaming for my mom. It's upstairs, downstairs. I'm screaming for my mom for her to come upstairs to wake me up because I'm freaking out. Like, I'm getting scared now, and she's not hearing me. So I'm like, hey Siri, FaceTime audio mom. And then the Siri voice says, Rebecca, like in Siri voice, Rebecca, this is the second time you have tried to alter our reality. This is the second time you've come here and tried to, she was basically like saying, you're messing up our matrix, whatever. She was saying this important message, and she was like, since this is your second time coming here and doing this, you have to DIE now. Now it's time to DIE. You should have exited. This bitch is saying you should have exited when we told you to exit. When we told you to leave, you should have left. And I'm literally getting goosebumps talking about it, because I swear to God, like, this, the way I'm talking to you guys right now is exactly how it was in the dream other reality, whatever. So now at this point, I'm screaming for my mom. My body still can't move. I'm screaming for my mom. The Siri's still saying, it's time to DIE. It's time to DIE. You have altered the reality. Da, 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 whatever. So I'm screaming for my mom. My mom finally comes upstairs, and I'm like, Mom, please, can you like shake my body? Like, I can't wake up. Like, I feel like I'm going through something, whatever. And she looked at me, and she's speaking Creole to me because I'm Haitian. She looked at me. She's like, I'm gonna let you sleep. You look so tired. Like, just go back to sleep. She was like, she looks at her phone. She's like, it's 4:30. Same phone. My mom had on the same outfit. She says, it looks like it's 4:30. I'm gonna wake you up at 5 so you can have more time to go to sleep. I said, no, Mom, wake me up. Like, the urgency that I had was not the urgency that she had when I was speaking to her. And it felt like she wanted me to stay where I was. Like, she didn't want me to wake up. She wanted me to relax and stay where I was. So I'm finally like shaking, and she leaves. I'm like, Mom, come back. Like, wake me up. I'm freaking out. Da, da, da. And she was like, you're fine. Just sleep. So I close my eyes again, trying to wake up, trying to move. So then I close my eyes and I start praying. I'm like, God, I'm so sorry. I didn't even fuck with this shit. Like, I didn't even want to do this shit for real. Like, I didn't think it was real. Like, I didn't believe none of this. I'm praying. I'm like, God, wake me up. God, wake me up. God, wake me up. Goes all black again, as if I'm powering down. It's literally like as if it's pitch black in the room. And then the same thing I saw when I was coming in, like the galaxy, whatever I saw, is the same thing that I saw going back. And then I finally woke up in my bed. And I hear the ticking of my fan again. And guess what time it was when I checked my phone? 4:31 p.m. Y'all think I'm crazy? Y'all think I'm crazy?
Okay, so I want to start off by saying I 100% believe her. The countdown thing, for real, is, I really know that's legit. Like, I was recently talking about dreams with someone, and they were telling me about the countdown, and for some reason I can't consciously fully like remember it, but I'm always trying to stay awake for the whole process of me going to sleep. Like, I'm always trying. It never really works. It's like half-assed, but those consequences, I never heard like something like that, like saying that she was gonna DIE. That's OD. Like, I never heard anything like that. But I know you get in trouble in your head, in the dream world. I don't even know. Like, you get in trouble, though. I do know that. Like, she's not lying. They will wake you up from your dream. Like, you will be woken up, and like, she's probably mad strong or something. Like, they couldn't wake her up or something, or couldn't really stop her, and they were probably mad or something. Like, that's my theory for this video. Like, she's probably like mad powerful, and they could not like wake her up or make her. It was like, or they were having a hard time, and it like made them mad because a few people have done it that I know, and that it was like it was scary too. Like, it was definitely scary. I want to get some people to talk about their dreams, so stay tuned for that, because I have some people who, maybe we're gonna have to do it like this. Maybe they don't want to show their face, but either way, like, that's something. So stay tuned for that. But that was pretty much it for the video I just played. I think it's super scary. I'm praying for her. You got to be careful. It's a whole nother world with a whole another set of rules, and you know, it's just be careful.
Okay, so I'm curious if anyone else experiences this, but I have very intense, vivid dreams. And just a little backstory, I'm from England. Most of my family still lives there. I know I don't have an accent, but they're 8 hours ahead. So a couple nights ago, I had a dream about my cousin. So I reached out to her the next morning, and I was explaining this dream to her. And she said, Avia, everything that you just described is what happened in my day today. So as I'm having this dream and I'm asleep, she's 8 hours ahead. She's living what I was dreaming. And this happens to me kind of often. There's been a few times where I've had a dream, and the next day I wake up and my day happens exactly as it happened in my dream. I do ask myself questions every night before I go to sleep, or ask God. And one night I said, God, what is it that I'm doing in my life that is holding me back from being all that you created me to be and living as my highest self? And right before I woke up, a voice, clear as day, as if someone was whispering it in my ear to wake me up, said, do you love you the way I love you? So I know I receive answers in my dreams and I receive messages in my dreams. It's like I'm living an entirely different reality when I sleep, or living on a completely different timeline when I'm asleep. Does anyone else experience this?
This is another video that was like good. I don't really have much to say about it though. I could give like a little theory. It would be like, maybe you guys are like really connected, or like don't even realize you guys are like astral projecting to each other or something like that. That would be like my little theory. But yeah, I feel like all these videos that I'm adding are bangers. That's why they're in here. But yeah, pretty much that's it for this one. So next clip and last clip.
I passed out and dreamed an entire life that doesn't exist in 1 minute and I don't know how to process. I have anemia and once in a while in a hot shower I will black out. Usually just for a couple seconds. And it's literally just black and then I'm back. Like I blinked and ended up on the floor. This time it seemed that way until it didn't. My girlfriend was in the bathroom with me getting ready while I showered. And I started to feel a bit dizzy, so I opened the shower door to tell her and blacked out. I opened my eyes and I was laying on the bathroom floor having been caught by her. She said I'd only been out a second, so we didn't think anything more of it and carried on. Everything was completely normal until a few weeks later when I got a text from my best friend, who had died 3 years prior. She said that she'd faked her death but she could come back now, and wanted to come over and explain everything. She did. Her explanation made perfect sense to me. I showed her my new house, my new pets, introduced her to my girlfriend. We spent weeks catching up and she moved into my basement suite. Over the next few years we converted our entire yard into a garden like we'd always talked about doing one day, and I can vividly remember the events we attended and hobbies we tried out together in that time. About 15 years into this life, I got a text from her again. And it was the same last text she sent me before she died. I read it about 10 times, like I was stuck, then ran down to the basement suite and she was gone. Not like she wasn't there, but like she'd never been there. When I closed the door, I woke up on the bathroom floor 15 years prior, with my girlfriend sitting next to me. She said I was out for longer than usual but less than a minute. 15 years that didn't exist in a minute. Now I keep obsessing over the idea that she's secretly alive and going to text me one day, even though I know for 100% fact it can't be real. I don't know why I felt the need to tell someone. It just really fucked me up. I miss her and the fake life we built together.
What's up? It's 9TGT9 up, and today is Monday, so we're doing dreams because that's what we do on Mondays on my channel. So today I have some dream story times from TikTok for you. I feel like these are really good. So let's just get straight into the first clip.